Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Brighton High School at senior night for the Brighton Bengals for a matchup between the Brighton Bengals and the Alta Hawks. Right now, Alta Hawks getting their introductions. We welcome you at Brighton High School. This game by KSL Sports Rewind is brought to you by Opal Luxury Surfaces. Do you have marble countertops? Do they stain and etch easily? If you don't want to worry anymore about stains or etching, contact Opal Luxury Service and see how their state-of-the-art stone sealer technology can change your life forever. Find us online or on social media at Opal Luxury Surfaces. And mention this ad to receive $200 off on your next purchase. But right now, the Alta Hawks coming in here at the Brighton Bengals senior night. Alta looking to take over and confirm this region championship here in Region 6. Right now, 21-2 Alta. They came off of a loss against Olympus last night. As we get the lights dimmed down, and here come the Brighton Bengals. Brighton celebrating senior night. Their seniors are Nash Matheson, number 0, their starting senior, and their leading scorer, averaging 17 points a game. He was 70 points shy of the scoring record here at Brighton, which they mentioned before the game. And the other seniors tonight, Luke Christensen, number 2, number 3, Kaden Morzalewski, another senior. But the rest of the team super young, lots of freshmen and juniors and sophomores. So Brighton, right now they're 4th in region, but they will definitely be back. They have players to reload. Yes, their best players might be graduating, but this team is not done. But right now, you got to play the number 1 seed, Alta Hawks. Alta, they just came off of a pretty big loss against Olympus. Olympus just had tons of pressure. They brought Jack Johnson on the outside. They kept him out of the paint as he's arguably one of the most elite rim defenders here in the state. And they kept him on the outside screens. They kept him away from the ball. But another key factor is they did not have Ace Reiser, that starting point guard. They just didn't have him, so Dash Reiser had to step up. Dash finished with 14 points in that game. His player intros are underway. And the lights come back on, and we're ready for some senior night basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Alta in the road black unis, Brighton in the white home unis as we get set for tip-off. Right now we have number 13, Jackson Johnson, and number 2, Luke Christensen on the face-off. Tips up, and we're underway. Alta starts with the ball. Ace Reiser on the top. Alta's definitely happy to have him back. Good cut, they don't go for it. Good fellow on the wing. They feed Johnson, but he's trapped and stolen by the Bengals. Soto, he dishes out to Morzalewski. Deep 3. No good. Matheson trying to get a heat check. Reiser to Johnson. Goodfellow on the wing. They keep swinging around. Lots of off-ball movement. Johnson going to work. He's double-teamed, fadeaway up. No good. Who comes out the rebound? It's Goodfellow. Putback is no good. Offensive rebound number 2, and the first goal of the night goes to number 24, Carter Goodfellow. Soto up top. Easton off the screen. Easton averaging 13 points a game, the second leading scorer behind Matheson as a wild pass heads out of bounds. And that'll be Alta basketball with a 2-0 lead. 6 minutes and 40 to go here in the first quarter. Soto, a 6'2", big man, but really been ball dominant as he can work all over the paint. Good screen, they dish out to Easton. That's a contested 3, and it's back iron, rebounded by Johnson. Johnson averaging 8.6 rebounds. Corner 3, Reiser doesn't go for it. Man defense for the Bengals off the screen. Goodfellow in the corner. Good switch defense from Brighton so far. Reiser, a little dash and dizzle, and that's stolen. It's a wild pass, miscommunications. It's a loose ball. Reiser coming in. Bodies dropping, and we got a timeout called. Really smart play there by Christensen as the ball was wild. He didn't want to risk that travel. And we'll take a break here at the KS Sports Rewind game of the night here at Alta versus Brighton. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 5 minutes and 50 to go. Brighton ball off the inbound. Tight defense. Goodfellow runs into the inbounder. No foul called. I don't know if that's worthy of a foul. Matheson going to work, and he's fouled. He will go to the free throw line. Matheson looking for a strong day on senior night. Alta, they suffered their first loss, and Brighton wants to take advantage of it. That was a good game by Olympus. They didn't have Ace Reiser, because before that, Alta had a 13-game win streak before the loss to Olympus. First one, no good. And 0 for 2 for the senior Matheson. Here comes Alta. Good defense. Reiser has nowhere to go. They're looking for Johnson, but too many hands in the air, too much white jerseys. Goodfellow for 3. Just short. Ball is loose, and they reset. Reiser, fadeaway on the mid-range. Bounces up and around, no good. Doliak going for the rebound, is poked out. Bengals basketball. Again, Alta has had possession most of the time. They've gotten a lot of shots up, but have only been able to get 1 field goal in. Rebounds have been there, but a lot of pressure from Brighton. They've been getting handsy and not making it easy for Alta. Good switch. In the corner is Easton. They dish up top. Orzelewski to Easton. In the corner, he'll let it fly. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Luke Christensen on the missed 3. There's Reiser, fakes the head, left hand, and it's no good. That's another rebound and another miss for Reiser. Orzelewski to Soto. He pulls up contested. No good. Rebounded by Doliak. He comes out of nowhere. Reiser, he has two-man screen. Oh man, I was too speechless. It was such a deep 3 for Johnson. Can't get it to fall. Matheson going inside, walked in, up top, 3 ball. No good. For Orzelewski, rebounded by Doliak. Doliak and Johnson, 2 beasts in the paint on the boards. Reiser thought about it. And off to Goodfellow. Nice split. Dishes out, but swatted by Soto. It heads out of bounds. Alta will remain possession, but Brighton, just constant pressure right now. There's no easy shot. Alta can't really get much of a flow. They've had a few shots, but it has not been easy. Good job from Brighton so far. And we get an offensive foul, and that'll be Brighton basketball. Checking in for Alta, number 2, Bo Compton.
Checking in for the Hawks, number 2, Bo Compton.
Soto bring it up top. Josh Mawini. Easton thought about it. Good D from Compton. Hands up and swatted away by Johnson. You can hear the palm on that bat away. Sign Johnson up for volleyball. Deep 3 for Matheson. No good. Rebounded by Compton. Reiser had Compton. He pulls up for himself. Elbow no good. And soaring up for the rebound is Mawini. Matheson going inside. He's tripped up, down on the ground, and they mark him out of bounds as he tried to dish it out to Easton. That's Alta basketball. So just under 3 minutes left in the first quarter and only a 2-0 game. Both teams struggling. Just get some points going. Alta has had a few looks, but Brighton has played really good defense right now. Dashreiser, he had 13 in the loss versus Olympus. Johnson in the corner. Hopke has the right hand, and he's fouled. So that'd be 2 shots on the line for Hopke. Alta free throws brought to you by D2D Millionaire. Have you ever thought about a door-to-door sales program for your company? You need to contact Lenny Gray from D2D Millionaire. Go to lennygray.com to find out more. Again, that's lennygray.com. First one falls for Hopke. Hopke, 2.7 points, a rebound coming off the bench. And he goes 2 for 2 on the line, 4-0 Alta. Up top is Morzalewski. Soto, good defense, trying to spin away. ISO, and it drops. First score on the board goes to Jackson Soto. Riser off the screen. Hopke in the corner. They're looking for Doliak. And a travel called. A little shuffle from Jackson Johnson. That's another turnover for Alta. Jackson Johnson had 13 points in their loss against Olympus. Just a lot of defense. They got just a lot of pressure, so many steals for Olympus in that loss against, in that win against Alta. Soto looking for 4 points, and he gets it. We are tied. A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Riser coming in. Hot pump fake, and he's wide open with the pin shot. Riser had 14 against Olympus. Looking to contribute big time after Ace Riser was unavailable against Olympus. Off the screen, that's a charging foul. Doliak standing his ground. That's another turnover. Substitution for Brighton. We have number 4, Chase Beams, and number 22, Carson Jank.
Checking in for the Bengals, number 4, Chase Beams, number 22, Carson Janky.
That's Carson Janky. Riser off the screen. Good cup, doesn't feed to Doliak. Open corner. Hopke goes for it. No good. Rebounded by Janky. Up top to Beams. Soto, the only scorer for Brighton. He hands it off. Easton with the floater, and it's good. We're tied again. Outside, they just got to play a little bit cleaner, get a little bit more flow, reduce their turnovers. In the corner, or on the wing, Compton couldn't get a fall. Offensive rebound and the putback for Doliak as he gets on the board with his first bucket. 2-point lead. Not what you expect between the 1 seed and the 4 seed here in Region 6. Soto dropping in, and the left-hand finish is good. As the buzzer sounds, we are tied, 8-all. Brighton versus Alta. Jackson Soto with 6 of 8. We'll be right back for the second quarter. Welcome back. Second quarter underway here at KSL Rewind here at Brighton High School. Janky going inside, taking on Johnson. He dishes out up top. Layup no good for Beams. Rebounded by Doliak. Riser, spin move. take it for himself, dishes out. In the corner, Papke doesn't go for it. As Johnson resets up top. Johnson going inside, dishes out. Open 3-ball for Compton. Bang! First 3-ball of the game, brought to you by Handel's Ice Cream. Compton gets his first score of the game as they come out slinging, as a miscommunication between Easton and Janke, as that's a turnover. Matheson will check in. Opal Luxury Services once again. Marble is the #1 selling stone for your countertops, but why are people scared to use it? Because marble can stain and etch quicker than you say, I love my marble. Opal Luxury Services has a solution. Get the marble you want and don't worry about staining and etching anymore. 3-ball no good for Johnson. As a reach-in foul called on Papke. The first foul and the first team foul for Alta. That's been the good thing. It has been clean. There's been no fouls yet. There's a lot of miscommunication. Alta couldn't get that offense going. And a lot of tough defense as Brighton couldn't get over the hump of getting a lead. Nice give and go. In the corner is Janke. And he's looking for another one, but a travel called. So in the first quarter, Alta had a lot of offensive turnovers, but right now, Brighton really struggling. Nice dish. Compton for 3 again. No good. Good feed as Johnson tried to get in the rebound, but ends in Alta's hand. Ace Reiser dashing and spinning, looking for a man. Nice chain of passes. Doliak on the deep 2, and it's good. Doliak has 4 now. You know them. Them big man, 15 and 13, but they can shoot as well. Matheson going inside. He's stuffed. Matheson, spin move. Trying to Hakeem his way in. Doesn't get it. Hands in the face of Brighton. They can't get a shot up quick. Matheson poked up, and that's a travel, but they call a foul. Thought I saw a little bit of a shuffle from Matheson, but it'll be Brighton ball off the reach-in foul.
Checking in for Alta, #5, Matt McCabe, #24, Carter Goodfellow.
Orzelewski to Easton. Soto, he's the leading scorer. He jumps in and he's shut down. That time it's Bo Compton with a block. 2 blocks so far for Alta. 1 from Johnson and 1 from Compton. Still no score from Johnson. The Utah Hawks commit as he poked the ball out. That's another stop for Alta. Defense on point so far in the first half. 5 minutes and 27 to go. A slow first half to say. 13-8 up top. Here's Soto. Matheson versus Johnson. This is out. Quick 3-ball. Easton gets it to fall. Cash me out, Mr. Easton. Easton now has 5, and it's a 2-point game. Reiser, 973 career points. He goes in, make that 973 still. As some contact called, and that stays Alta basketball. So yeah, ace wrestler, like I said, 973 career points. I'm not very good at math, but I believe that's 27 points away from 1,000. Reiser, not much to go. Johnson with a contested 3, and it's short. That's another rebound. Good pressure so far from Brighton. Still no score for Johnson. Masters going to work. He doesn't have Johnson on, trying to take advantage. Deep three. And 0 for 2. Or excuse me, that one is no good for Brighton. Deep three for Reiser, and it's short. Soto leading the charge. He goes inside. He's poked out Matheson, trying to get splits between the defenders, and it's no good. Rebounded by McKay. A lot of commotion. Brighton trying to go for it. So it will remain. Say they called here.
Checking in for Alta, number
They called in a foul.
Dash Reiser, number 15, Carter Goliath.
See, reaching foul. Alta would keep possession. Brighton definitely took notes because there was a lot of half-court, full-court pressure from Olympus. There were no easy passes for Alta in that game, so Brighton trying to follow Olympus's footsteps. McKay to Doliak, and that's a wide open bucket for Doliak. He has 6. Good feed there. The court vision, we'd like to talk about Johnson and Reiser, but good pass there from McKay as he gets his first assist of the night. Has some space. He'll take it. No good for Mawani. Compton in the corner. Goodfellow lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Mawani again. And we got a timeout called by Brighton. Alta getting a few things together, getting a little bit more shots to fall here in the second quarter. 3 minutes and 23 to go, 15-11 Alta. We'll be right back from this timeout. We'll go back to the second quarter, 3 minutes and 23 to go. Brighton with possession after timeout called. Soto leading the charge. He has 6 so far, 6 of the Brighton's 11. Matheson still no score, the leading scorer here at senior night for Brighton. Mawani trying to look for Matheson. He's double teamed, trying to feed. As Mawani soars up, and too much pressure from Doliak. Here come the Hawks. McKay up top. Cut from Compton, but he'll hand off to Reiser. Good fella going inside, just up top. Reiser has some space. Soto right there in his face. Good defense from Brighton. Crossover, dash, dozing through, and that's a contested layup. Couldn't get to the fall. Alta's gotten a little bit more better offense, but Brighton has been the story of just good defense from both teams around. Alta's playing really good defense as well. Madison thought about it. It's poked out. Who comes out with it? Keeps getting blocked around. Soto thought about it. Easton, good jab. And it's rejected by Doliak. Soto with the flutter. Back iron. Rebounded by Mawani. He goes up and he banks it in.
Rebounded by Josh Maloney, 4-2.
3 blocks for Alta, but that possession ended in 2 for Brighton. They're looking for Doliak again. Compton regains. Reiser dishes out. Goodfellow thought about it. And it's stolen by Matheson. It's a little bit too much passing, and again, on-point defense for Brighton. He going inside. Dishes out. Open corner. Good. Caden Morzalewski enters the game. And they regain the first lead of the night for the Brighton Bengals. 16-15. And Alta's forced to take a timeout. Here come the Bengals here on senior night. Up by 1. We'll be right back with a minute left. Out of the Alta timeout, they're down by 1, the first lead for Brighton. And if you thought tuning in, even though this isn't live, but if you thought watching this will be a blowout for Alta, you are mistaken. Brighton is in this. Great defense and pretty good offense. They've been able to get the 3-ball in those key moments. Alta, they just need to keep it clean, keep the turnovers out. Popke looking for a man. Popke on the cut. Good movement. And it just doesn't fall right in for the Alta Hawks. Good move and good feed from Kapke, but Doliak just couldn't get it to drop in. Mawini, plenty of boards for him. Sweet dish up top to Morzalewski. As they will let the clock run out, a very low scoring first half, just under 30 seconds to go. Still a shot clock, only 4 seconds. Open Mawini on the block, and they extend the lead. 3-point game, Brighton up top, poked out, and it's gonna stay Alta ball. Yeah, ever since Olympus game, teams just need to bring the pressure to Alta. Olympus did that right now. Brighton's doing that really well. It's just a lot of pressure. Just keep jabbing at the ball and just staying awake right now from all the passes that Alta's trying to get out. But they've been playing really good defense right now. Reiser going up the lane, left-hand floater, and it's good. He finally gets it to fall. His first field goal of the game. And the buzzer sounds, 1-point game. Brighton up top, feeling good here at senior night.
And that's the end of the first half.
So that will do it here at Brighton, here at the halftime. Are you tired of stressing over ruining your marble countertops that you spent thousands of dollars on? That stops now with Opal Luxury Services. Find us online or on social media at Opal Luxury Services and opalluxuryservices.com and mention this ad to receive $200 off. That's opalluxuryservices.com. Welcome back at a halftime. Alta down by 1 versus the Brighton Bengals here at home. Alta in the black, Brighton in the white. And there were 2 players. Kaden Morzalewski was the player of the game for Brighton in the second quarter, and Soto was the man for Brighton in the first quarter. Here's Johnson, still yet to score. This is out to Reiser in the corner. Reiser down the baseline, Euro step, dish it up. 2 dash on the wing, good. The handles 3 ball, first one of the second half. Dash Reiser with 5 points. Mawini on the block, good defense from Doliak, tipped by Johnson, can't haul it in. It'll stay Brighton basketball. Both teams have done really good defensively, as you know, as it's 20-18 here in the second half. Not a lot of scoring going around. Both defenses just really at the top of the game. Good pass to Matheson, took his time, and the left hand finish is good. The leading scorer gets his first bucket of the game here in the second half. Matheson averaging 17 points a game. Now with 2. Reiser on the wing. Good feed, Reiser. No good, rebounded by Soto. 2 on 3. Mawini, good stuff from Reiser. Crossover. They just up top to Soto. Madison can't get much going so far. Hawkins has an open Morzalewski, but this is a Soto. Alta's motto, defend, rebound, and run. And so far, that defensive rebound has done really well. Deep 3, no good. As they call a shot clock violation. So it was going to be Alta's ball, but now they set the clock. And Alta will take over. Full court press from Brighton. Yeah, it has not been an easy night for Ace Reiser in his game back. Only 1 score so far. This is in, but met by 2 Bengals. Dash pump fake. Feeds to Ace. They'll get a screen. Mismatch. Doliak, but Goodfellow with the 3. And that's a foul called. Morzalewski just basically brought down Doliak with him as they fell down together. And so that will be the first foul on Morzalewski. They feed to Johnson. Reiser on the baseline. It's an isolation. He's double teamed. Doliak on the block, and it's good. Good feed from Johnson. Doliak had 6 in the first half. That's his first score as Alta regains the lead at 22. 20. Soto off the screen. Reiser comes in hot. So far, no. Good cut. They feed, but Doliak intercepts it. Dishes to Reiser. Reiser says, jumping through a good strip from Soto. It'll stay out to ball. But again, the pressure from Brighton has really just brought Alta to a halt right now. Obviously, both teams have really good defense, so not a lot of flow offensively tonight. But Brighton doing a really good job stopping the top 3 teams right now in Utah. Reiser, the floater's up, and it's short. Matheson comes out with it. It's a fast break. Here comes Soto, taking on dash. Euro step, left hand is good. That is now 8 points for Jackson Soto. They feed. Johnson's triple teamed. Pub fakes, dish it out, no foul called. He doesn't like it, but here comes Brighton. Soto to Matheson. Matheson going inside. Corner 3, good. Bradley Easton with his second 3-ball of the night so far. He has 6 points just in threes. 8 points total. They're trying to feed Doliak. He's double teamed and he's fouled. He'll now take over these D2T Millionaire free throws here for Alta. From roofing to carpet cleaning, every home service in between, D2T Millionaire helps home service companies build successful door-to-door programs. Schedule a free consultation with Lenny Gray, author of Door-to-Door Millionaire, to see if door-to-door is a fit for your company by going to lennygray.com. That's lennygray.com. First free throw falls for Doliak. As he goes 2 for 2, 10 points for Doliak, the leading scorer so far. Easton trying to get Soto on the cut. Good stop by Reiser. Dash on Soto. Soto laying it down, and he gets the fade away. $10 points for Soto. Dash is double teamed. Popke has Compton in the corner. No good. 3-point lead for the Bengals. They feed Easton. He thought about the 3-ball. Step back, fade away, and it falls. Bradley Easton and the Bengals on fire right now. With a 5-point lead, that's got to be the biggest lead of the night. Yeah, foul called on Soto. Excuse me, it's not on Soto. It's number 3, Morzalewski. Johnson reaches over. Going to work in the paint. And ring around the rosy. It drops in. Jackson Johnson's first score of the night. Jackson Johnson hasn't done a whole lot of work in the actual paint. He's been working on the elbow, and now he's going to work down low. Matheson, deep 3. Nylon! Right on time. Matheson with a deep 3 to extend the lead, 32-26. What a shot there from Matheson. Did not look reachable. Doliak, he's double team, goes to work, and one! Carter Doliak. The big man carrying the load right now for Alta. And the Alta free throw is brought to you by D2T Millionaire. If you ever thought about a door-to-door sales program for your company, you need to contact Lenny Gray from D2T Millionaire. Go to lennygray.com to find out more. And the free throw is no good. Offensive rebound. Shot from Johnson, no good. Reiser on the wing. No good. And another offensive rebounds thanks to Bo Compton. We got an off-ball foul on, we're going to call it, I believe, on Matheson. We'll double check. Yeah, that'll be on Matheson. Carter Doliak, the only man in double digits. His first one falls. So yeah, 5 fouls for the Bengals. They're already in the bonus. 3 timeouts left for Brighton. As Doliak goes 2 for 2 on the lane, brought to you by D2D Millionaire. Soto and the Bengals is firing on all cylinders. Good defense from Alta, but the shots that Brighton has taken, it goes in. Quality over quantity for the Brighton Bengals. Soto on the cut, they don't feed it to him. Matheson on the wing. Going inside, taking on Compton, and good defense from Johnson on the late effort. Fast break, dash riser, hauls it in. Right hand is good. That's the play you need as a timeout is called. Good full court pass. And now we are all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, we are tied at 32 apiece, 1:23 to go in the third quarter here on the KSL Sports Rewind game here at Brighton. We'll be right back. We'll get back out of this Alta timeout. They just scored to tie it up thanks to Dash Riser on a fast break. As it looked like Brighton was going to get a few more scores, that it was all them. But now we're tied again. We're back in it. Here's Soto. Mahoney on the lane. Hawkins, catch and go. Cash me out, Easton. Bradley Easton, three balls on the night for Bradley Easton. 3-point game now. Compton, Johnson feeding Doliak on the lane. And good defense from Matheson. As they say, Brighton stepped out of bounds on the rebound. Missed opportunity there as they got a good stop. Doliak has been on fire so far. He has 14. So Matheson just having a little chat with the ref. Alta regains possession. They're feeding Johnson. Good stop. He regains. Swats out. And it's Brighton ball. Yeah, Johnson's had a little bit of a struggle. He finished with 13 against Olympus. They couldn't get the win. So far, he's only got 2. He's had a big block and I believe an assist, but hasn't been too active in this game so far. It's been Doliak and Dash Riser for the Hawks. There are 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Matheson taking the time. He can't get the last shot, but he wants to milk that clock off the screen. Going inside the lane. Gets Doliak to fall in it. The bucket drops as well. Matheson really coming alive here in the second half. Rebounded by Mawhinney. 2 seconds to go. Half court. Oh, no good. As the third quarter ends, it's another lead for Brighton, as that was their quarter. Alta fought back, but a 37-32 lead from Brighton. You got to feel good here on senior night. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter. Final 8 minutes, Brighton looking for that upset win. 37-32, Brighton up top. They will gain possession. Right now, the first half was all defense. Second half, Brighton has the offense coming alive. Good cut. Mawhinney on the block, ring around, and it drops.
Bengals strike first blood. Number 1, Josh Mawhinney.
Josh Mawhinney off the score, playing against the big man of Alta, Johnson and Doliak. Popke going down the lane, takes it for self. Ball is loose. Who comes out with it? Popke is down there in the dog pile, and they say jump ball. Dash Reiser checking in for Popke. Dash Reiser, the second leading scorer so far with 7. He finished with 14 against Olympus. And that was probably one of his bigger games as he averages 9 a game on the block. Here's Johnson. Double team, feeds in the corner, ring around the Rosie. Nice feed. Back iron, but tipped. Dash Reiser comes out with it. Open 3. Bingo! Carter Doliak been putting work in the paint. He comes out firing with a 3-ball. Thank you to Handel's Ice Cream for that 3-ball. You make it out to Handel's, definitely get that salted caramel truffle as a man who used to work there. Please take my advice. Handel's Ice Cream, 3-ball right there. Thank you, Carter Doliak. 39-35, 7 minutes now. Brian's still up top, but that's a big 3-ball from Doliak. Let's see if this Alta offense can come back alive. So far, good defense. Mawini, pump fake, fouled, and 1! Count it! That foul's on Doliak. What a big bucket. Doliak has been running the post down there for Alta. Mawini, not as big as Doliak, but he has put up the slack. Going to work down there, chance to make a 3-point play. Bounces up and it falls. What a bucket there from Josh Mawini. Yeah, right now just a stagnant offense. Right now a big 3. Dash to Compton. Compton off the screen. There's a mismatch with Johnson on the post. Will they feed him? There's a 3-ball in the corner and it falls. Another Handel's Ice Cream 3-ball from Carter Doliak. Coming in with that monkey business. (42-38). Behind the back, dishes out. Easton in the corner. No good. What a just shooting spree has been here in the second half. We have a foul on the off ball. Easton getting a little too handsy on Doliak. He did fall, but the foul will go against Brighton. So the first team foul here in the fourth quarter. Inbound to Doliak. Ace on the isolation. Dishes out. Compton for 3 on the wing. No good. Back iron. Rebounded by Soto. And that's a reach-in foul on Dash Reiser. That's Reiser's first foul. 2 team fouls on the Hawks. Alta needs this win right now. They are 10-1 in Region 6. Olympus has 2 losses in the region, and this is the last game for Alta. They need to win this game if they want to secure Region 6. Because if they drop this game and Olympus wins out, Olympus might take over. And we got a charging foul. Dash Reiser redeems. Big defensive play there. Let's see if that's the momentum the Alta Hawks need. Five minutes and 19 to go. 42-38 Brighton. But Alta making a few more plays. They forced a turnover. A few threes from Doliak. But still a lot of pressure from Brighton right now with the lead. And we got an offensive foul. A little bit of an elbow action from Alta. That's a turnover. That was their big issue in the first half. And now those mistakes they need to minimize that. Right now you're down. You don't have insurance. You don't have any comfort. Nice cut. Matheson is contested, and it's no putback, and it drops. Josh Mawhinney. The corner's Compton. Doliak has a mismatch. He's looking for it. Johnson open, deep too. And it's wide left. Soto, spin move, good defense from Dash Riser. It still gets the shot top, and he's fouled.
Foul the Hawks number 14, Dash Riser, his second
44-38. Soto had a really big first half. He had stakes in the first half, and now he has 10 total. He makes it 11. Looking for 12. Yeah, there's been a lot of moments, for the Brighton Bengals. Bradley Easton has 3 balls. He's had his moments. Right now, it's Mawhinney for Brighton here in the fourth quarter. Brighton's fans love it. This could be the perfect senior night for Brighton. You beat the #1 seed in region. They advance to 6-5 if they get this win. Dash Riser, good defense from Matheson, dishes up, and it's stolen by Soto. It's a good spin move from Dash Riser, trying to look for his man, but the long wingspan from Soto is able to intercept it. Matheson dishes out, corner 3, no good. Another offensive rebound, Soto, and he's fouled. That's another reach-in foul on Alta. That's 5 fouls now, so that'll put him in the bonus. And they call it on Doliak. That's his second, so still not a whole lot of foul trouble. It'll be 2 free throws. Gets to the first one on foul. He'll look for 14 points after this next one. Really good showing here from Brighton. They've been able, in the second half, they've had their shots, and now they're falling, guys. That one bounces around. Soto at 14. They played really good defense. They forced a lot of turnovers. They've taken advantage of just the stagnant offense from Alta, as they have a double-digit lead versus Alta right now, 48-38. 3 minutes and 30 left. Now is Alta's time. They need to turn it on. They feed Johnson on the block. He's double-teamed, forces it out. Compton thought about the 3. Riser not ready yet, and he's out of bounds. Bengals basketball again. That's a second straight turnover for the Alta possessions. Alta bring in the full court press. Easton to Matheson. They feeding around. Mawhinney, pump fake, and a foul called. Guess he gets a fall, but another trip to the line. That's the 3rd foul on Doliak. He's got to be careful. There's 3 minutes left. That's still a lot of time for them to come back, and you need Doliak right now. Doliak's the leading scorer. He has 20. So it's 3 fouls, so you could play him around. 4 fouls, that's big of a risk. And you can expect Brighton to really attack him in the paint, as they want him out of this game. First one does not fall. And he misses both of them. Still a 10-point game. Mawhinney now 33.33% on the field throw line. The free throw line. Riser, step back, 3 ball. And it's wide left. Rebounded by Easton. Pressure from Johnson. They get it past half court. Johnson, good defense. Spin move. Looking around. Has Matheson. Matheson dishes out. Corner. They keep passing around. Who takes the last shot? Mawhinney thought about it. They want to chew some clock. 2 minutes and 40. So a comfortable lead. I would still try to get the points, as there's now 6 seconds on the shot clock. Matheson going inside, taking on Johnson, and a foul on Johnson. And again, they're in the bonus, so that's more free throws. Matheson just needs to convert. First one falls. Matheson now with 8 points. And he gets 9, so it's not his typical 17 points per game, but everyone has gotten a piece of pie. Everyone's doing really well. You have 3 players right now in double-digit scoring right now. And Reiser, he gets 4 points now in the whole game. That's a big one. But yeah, right now it seems Alta, they might just want their playmakers to just do what they do. They're not having the best game, but that's the best thing you do. They're down by 10, 2 minutes and 19 to go. We'll be right back for the rest of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Opal Luxury Services presenting you for this game. Marble is the #1 selling stone for your kind of but why are people scared to use it? Because marble can stain and etch quicker. Can you say, I love more marble? Is quoted. Opal Luxury Services has a solution. Get the marble you want and don't worry about the staining and etching anymore. Here, 2 minutes to go. Brighton in the driver's seat, as that's a wild pass. That could be what you need. A layup from Ace Reiser before the timeout and a turnover. Now it's up to the Alta Hawks to get that score, cut the lead to single digits, and get this comeback going. 2 minutes now. Ace Reiser, he's double teamed, and it drops. 6 points, and we got a timeout called by Alta. Ace Reiser, 4 points in the past 30 seconds. So yeah, 15-42 right now. Alta, they have their first timeout. After the score, they get another score. Keep recollecting, keep these players intact. Just keep talking to them. This is a big one. Again, there was a 13-win streak before the loss versus Olympus. This team is very experienced. This team is used to winning. Their coach, Travis Orn, he's 64-13 in his 3rd year as a head coach. Losses do not come easy. Brighton bringing the pressure right now, but now it's the time. Can they put the nail in the coffin? Can they finish it off? Outside, they have their momentum right now. They just need to get over that hump. Down by 10, a minute 54. There is time for that. You just cannot give up any more scoring from Brighton. It needs to be all outside for this remaining a minute 54. It will be Brighton ball, full-court press. Can they force a turnover here? It's a high pass, and they foul. So again, they mark the foul on Johnson. So that keeps Doliak out of trouble. They both have, only Doliak has 3 fouls. Now Johnson with 2. For a second I thought Johnson had 3 fouls now. So there's been a little bit of a struggle on the free throw line for Brighton as Romney misses his 3rd. So far, Mahawini is 2 for 5 on the 3-throw line. 51-42. Ace Reiser. The dash, back to Ace. Nice fake there, Jolie on the block, and it drops. Really smart play there. You basically had a decoy in a way with Johnson on the free throw line. You have a backdoor cut for Joliak as he banks it in, and that's another timeout. There's only one timeout left for Alta, but they know Alta, they're just trying to burn clock. And I think they maybe try to burn clock a little bit too early. They did have a 10-point lead, but that's been cut now, 51-44. Yeah, but Alta's been doing really good. They've been having these super fast possessions. That was probably their longest one. It wasn't that far. It was only 1 pass and 1 score. So they've been doing really well with the time management. They only have 1 timeout, so we'll see if they save it or just burn it again. But yeah, this is a large deficit. They just don't have the timeouts on their side now because they've been burning them, but it's a closer gap now. Just waiting on Brighton. Inbound to Soto. He's double teamed. Dishes out. He gets past half court. Easton doesn't want to get a shot. They still want to burn some clock. And Alta with the more fouls. Or excuse me, they get a timeout called right before the foul. So both teams with only one timeout left apiece. A minute and 33. Maybe get a play drawn up. See if they can get a score up before they foul, but I expect Alta to foul out the gun. We'll come back for this quick timeout. We're back. Remains Brighton ball. Minute and 33 to go. Right now, Alta's fouling to just get some time on their hands. They're down 44-51 to Brighton. Potential upset alert. Here's Soto. Good spin move, avoids the reach. Has to dish it out quick. Gets to Easton. Almost travels, dish it out to Mazalewski as he's fouled. Or excuse me, another timeout called. So that's Brighton. Brighton has no timeouts now. They still have the lead. One timeout left on Alta. We'll be right back for the final minute and 22 here at Brighton High School. Welcome back, a minute and 22. Brighton has no more timeouts left. They're up 51-44. Alta has been really good. They've been trying to manage the clock as they swat away, and that's a foul. Now they're sending on to the free throw line. Free throws have been a little bit of a struggle right now for Brighton. They could have easily put the game away a little bit longer ago. So it comes down to the senior leader, Matheson. First one falls. That's a good sign to see if you're Brighton. And he goes 2 for 2. That's what you want to see from your senior captain. Ace riser. Crossover, step back, 3 ball. Rebounded by Soto. That's a big one. As he's fouled again. A minute and 9 left. Brighton likes it. This could be the dagger. You never leave Alta out. But again, only one timeout left. They don't have time on their side with a 9-point game. And again, Soto can make it a double-digit lead here. First one falls. Soto right now, the leading scorer for Brighton with 15. Him and Easton in double digits. He now has 16. Easton right behind him with 13. Here's Johnson. Deep 3, contested. Wide right, heads out of bounds. Brighton Bengals basketball. That's a minute left. 11-point lead for Brighton. Big upset alert. That's a high pass. And Doliak picks up his 4th foul.
Foul on the Hawks, number 15, Carter Goliath, his 4th foul. Shooting 2.
So it's not a really great look for Alta as this is their final game. They don't have a game on Friday. And they dropped that game to Olympus. First one falls. First one bounces right out, rebounded by Doliak. Good defense, Ace riser down the baseline, has some space, looks up for dash, pump fake, takes it, and it's front rim. And a rebound by Matheson, that could do it. 42.9 seconds, 56-44, and another trip to the line. What a senior night for Brighton.
And shooting 2 bonus, number 0, Nash Matheson.
What a senior night for the 11-10, 5-5 Brighton Bengals as the first one falls. And Olympus won today against East High, 80-52. So right now they're tied for region. So it comes down to, can Olympus win on Friday? But right now, as of now, they're tied. Deep three, in and out, rebounded. Madison coming in, 30 seconds, and he's fouled again. Wow. Brighton really feeling themselves. What a senior night with the upset. Yeah, like I said, 80-52 win for Olympus today against East High. They have a game on Friday, and that kind of decides how it's going to go. What an upset for Brighton. Matheson really coming up big. There was a little bit of worry with free throws, but right now he's been perfect in this past like 2 minutes. Ace Reiser trying to get something going. Good defense from Morzalewski. Dishes out. Corner contested. Compton, and he's fouled. See his Alta free throws. A little bit too late. 17 seconds left. Brought to you by D2D Millionaire. Shooting free throws is a lot like selling door-to-door, but actually it's not. But if you think your company could benefit from a door-to-door program, contact Lenny Gray at lennygray.com. First one falls for Compton. Compton goes 2 for 2. He has a chance to go for 3 for 3. Three for 3 for Bo Compton. That's 6 points for him tonight. 14 seconds to go. And that does it. Biggest upset tonight by far, 60-47. The Brighton Bengals remain victorious today at senior night. The best gift is all. As Brighton celebrates with the student section, this is a night to remember. Brighton advances to 6-5 in region. They play East High on Friday. What a game it was. Just the constant defense, and they finally got their shot to fall in the second half. Brighton with the biggest upset tonight. What a game. Make sure you go celebrate, seniors, and take in this moment. Thank you for joining in to KSL Sports Rewind. I'm Davis Brandy, your commentator. Good night.